After a long wait, I finally got my hands on Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. Now let's build it. So now that building is done, let's go ahead and get into the minifigure lineup. We'll start with the 25th anniversary Saw Gerrera minifigure, which this figure looks awesome. It has printing all over. It doesn't have arm printing, but I don't really mind. The dark green color looks really, really nice. And the little tattered up cape looks awesome. It has a double-sided face and printing on the front and back of its torso, and has the little shoulder pieces you can see. It has leg printing all over. Doesn't have side leg printing, which I'm not sure if he needed it really that much, honestly. So I think they really did a good job with this 25th anniversary figure. This was kind of one of the main reasons I wanted to get this set, was because I like Rogue One. I watched it and thought it was one of the best Star Wars movies I've seen in a while. So that's why I kind of wanted that figure. Anyway, moving on, we'll go into the smallest of the bunch, which is young Anakin. Now, he just has printing on the front and back of his torso, no arm or leg printing. He has the small, non-posable legs, a double-sided face, a nice hairpiece, and nothing else really. The printing is okay. You couldn't really have asked for anything more. So that's young Anakin. We'll go on to Darth Maul. Now, he has the piece to put on his head. It has all the little spikes. So I think this figure looks really nice. Obviously, a lot of people complain about this, but it has the eyes with no pupils, which I don't know why, but LEGO Star Wars has been doing that for a while, and I don't like it as much as anybody else. It just doesn't look right on the box, and whenever I was looking at it before I had even bought it, it looked okay. I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, Darth Maul is supposed to be kind of like this demon Jedi kind of thing-ish, and then I'm holding it now and I'm like, oh yeah, he did kind of need pupils. Anyway, he has he has printing all over. He has boot printing, leg printing. He has printing on both sides of his torso, and it's nothing crazy. Obviously, he's just usually wearing a black robe, and so it just kind of blends in with everything. But yeah, there's nothing too special about him. He looks nice. It's nice to get a Darth Maul figure. Anyway, moving on to the last one, which I honestly think is probably the best, which is Qui-Gon Jinn. Now, this one looks really, really nice. Obviously, it just has his normal lightsaber. He does have some nice leg printing and printing on the front and back of his torso. I think just the main problem with this one is the fabric that this poncho is made of is it's really, really soft and nice, and it's kind of stretchy. But in the front, it wants to fray up, and it kind of does. It sucks, honestly. In the back, it's not that bad because his hairpiece is kind of making it fold back. But on the front, it really, really sucks because it's kind of just facing forward instead of just going down like a real poncho does. So that kind of sucks. He has a double-sided face, nice printing everywhere. There's nothing really, really wrong. Just the poncho just kind of goes everywhere it wants to. But other than that, it's a really, really nice minifigure. I think they did a pretty good job on him. I think for the minifigure lineup, they maybe could have included one more. Not I think I keep all these figures in, but then add one more. I think for $70, I think maybe you should get more than 4 figures, and then not including the 25th anniversary, it's only 3. So I think you could have had room for another figure in there. Anyway, that's just my opinion on the figures. Let's go into the build. So as you can see, for $65, it's a pretty normal sized build. You can see it next to the Darth Maul fig right there. It's not going to have a great interior. It has a really, really small interior, as a matter of fact, as you'll see later. Anyway, there's 2 main play features that LEGO really focuses on and shows on the box. First one is just simple spring-loaded shooters. These 2 things right here below will press the back of the spring-loaded shooters to shoot them. So there's those. And then the other one is in here. You can place the little droids, and then on the bottom, if you take this and then pull it back, it removes the tile that's just slightly blocking this little hinge piece right here. And then whenever you move it if it'll come on. There we go. As you can see, all the little droids come out. There's only 3 of these, so there's that. That's the other main play feature. So those are like the main things. And then obviously wings fold out. They look really, really nice. I think the amount of like detailing and like kind of the way this like smoothly folds is really, really nice. As you can see, like right there, it has like that hint of detail, just kind of make it look like more mechanical and like a bit more of a hardcore ship. Anyway, so this is the interior right here. So you flip this up, flip this back, and open these up, and then as you can see, this is where Darth Maul is supposed to be. This is the speeder he sits on. There's actually no stud connection for the speeder. It's actually just his hands hold on to it right here. So that's one thing. It just sits in there. That's just how Darth Maul is supposed to be in there. As you can see, there's a little control panel. These 2 clips. Yeah, you actually have to break down his lightsaber to fit it in here. And yeah, it's pretty cramped. As you can see, there's not a whole lot going on. The printed piece right here does look nice. I do like that. And then over here, this isn't really important, but it's just a satisfying building technique. It makes kind of like a Wi-Fi symbol. So that's that. You can just, fold it back up. There's not like a specific order you have to do it in. You just have to make sure like these ones are on the order that you should be, because then after you open this, you can't open those back up because the studs will hit it. Anyway, so those are the key points. Now my nitpicks. I think they could have beefed it up just a little, because like obviously Darth Maul is super cramped in there. I think they should have made like a different spot for his speeder and then had him in a different spot, which that's asking for a lot from a 650 piece set. Obviously, because they have to keep it at that price, so it would probably still be this small and probably wouldn't be as good. The other thing is that with the ship, a lot of people were complaining that this piece was too high, and I watched a set review for it and thought, oh, it doesn't look too bad. And I looked on the box and I was like, okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's probably just like a stud below. And now that I'm holding it in person, it is much more apparent. As you can see, if the windows were right there, you're not seeing past this, which is just the crazy thing. So I think they should have just lowered this a little, find a way to get it lower, because obviously something else is that there's a gap right there, which it isn't too bad whenever you're like just kind of looking at it from different angles, but then eventually once you start noticing it, it starts becoming more and more bad and apparent. And then the other thing is that these landing gears are not long enough. Like whenever you set it down, it's hard to see because the camera is angled, but it does not sit at a flat angle. Like you can see, these are at one level and these are like way above it. So whenever it's laying down on the ground, it like sits very, very crooked. I'll put a picture on screen now of what it looks like from the side profile of it. So that's kind of what I think. It looks very nice whenever it's flying out.
Actually, just fold these out.
And then yeah, it looks really nice. It's really good for swooshability, and it's a good play set. I think for $65 or not, $70. I think it's a good set. Maybe not for everybody, but I think if you buy the set, you'll probably like it. Obviously, I have wanted this set for a while, mainly for that Saw Gerrera minifigure. But anyway, so tell me what you guys think about this set. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment what set I should review next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.